So I messed that up. I accidentally turned it off, and I don't know at what point. So I wanted to show you how this was built, so I'm going to just start over with this part. I have this plate that I made out of cement. It's about 1 inch thick. And this is cement, and I drilled a hole in the center. Or put a tube in it when I was making it. My bird bath comes up right here in the center. And usually it stands up just fine. So all this reservoir can be a reservoir. But I needed to hold that plate up. And then these tubes were just wibble-wobbling around. So I took the rocks and just kind of packed them in there so that it would hold my tubes up. So definitely limits how much water can be in there. You can hear the little birds kind of chirping at me though. That tree's full of them. And they just kind of hang out in the treetops until I'm done. Anyway, so my cord for my pump is always plugged in right here under this bush. I filled it up with water. And this pump, I'm going to make sure that's cleaned off. Anyway, and then I'm going to set my phone down because I can't do this with my hands. But I'm going to put this plate, I'm going to try to center it right here in the center with this pump coming up in the center of it, and then I'll put rocks around the sides so the birds can get down to it. But they didn't waste any time coming down here and taking their baths and getting their drinks. And then I'll go work on that in the backyard in the sunshine where hopefully the cement will set quick and not just crack off. Some of the one project I was doing in the backyard, it dropped down from 60 degrees to about 10 degrees overnight, and I didn't have a warm place in the house. I didn't set the rock, my fake rock in the house, and the extra cold just made it chip off of the foam. So it needed to dry first. So I'm going to put this back together. I'll pause this for a minute and then I will show you how I did it. Okay, so put my big stone pretty much in as close to the center as I could get. It's still kind of on the side. And I make the bubble so that little birds can stand on that rock beside it and be able to dip in the water. As a matter of fact, I'm going to swap these two. This is a very flat rock. Very flat rock, and the little birds can stand on it and still dip in the water. And it's not too deep for the little birds to step down and take a bath. I don't want too many rocks in the center because then there's not room for them to do it. So I will step back from here, go work on my other project, and let the birds enjoy it. Have a great day, and if you have a flower pot that doesn't have a hole in it, you can make a bird bath out of it that easy. And if you don't have a big flat piece of cement, you can always just look for a big rock that you can kind of prop up that way.